Have you ever found something so ugly that the mere thought of it makes you irrationally mad? Well, if you haven't, I can fix that. Hello and welcome to episode 113 of the Planet Zoo Experience, and today we talk about the Proboscis monkey. My least favorite animal in the entire game, and possibly in real life. Now, if you're new, most of my videos are actually about teaching you why certain animals are cooler than you thought. This will not be one of those episodes, because honestly, after this video, it wouldn't surprise me if every nation that has land on the island of Borneo bans my travel for life. So, what is the Proboscis monkey? It is a fairly large old world monkey found only on the island of Borneo, and is famous for its massive schnoz. Now that 4-inch nose is only found on males, but don't worry. The females also have a really weird nose. However, this one is small and makes them look like a fucking who. Now, these animals have a very interesting social dynamic. It is stated that they have a fission-fusion lifestyle that can also be completely solitary or be in bands of a male, multiple females, multiple males, multiple females. In layman's terms, they do whatever the fuck they want. Because out of all the animals on this planet, this is the one God decided should also have complete free will, apparently. But where did these freaks come from? Well, seeing how they're old world monkeys, they diverged from the line that would eventually become the great apes roughly 25 to 30 million years ago. The actual species itself most likely evolved 5 to 10 million years ago, when they branched off from their closest living relative, the pig-tailed langur, which, by the way, looks like a shitty puppet of a monkey with frayed rope for a tail. Yeah, the whole family line to be catching strays today because their other closest relative is the snub-nosed monkey, which is the biggest insult in the natural world, because that nose ain't snubbed. That thing is gone. It's like if Voldemort became an arboreal simian. God, these two are like if a genie played a game of Got Your Nose. Anyway, so I can stop looking at this malformed motley crew, let's get into culture. Now, traditionally, this monkey, like many others, was seen as a delicacy to the native peoples. It was also often used in traditional medicines, primarily for something known as a Bezoar stone. These are solidified items within a person or animal's either digestive tract or, in some cases, even within the esophagus, which are items that are not properly processed from the body and solidify into what is essentially a stone. This can consist of hair, fibrous materials, or even in the modern day, medical capsules. Interestingly, the Chinese aren't the only culture that saw these stones as a form of medicine. From China to Persia to France, they were seen as a catch-all antidote to poison. This was seen as fact until as early as 1567, when a French surgeon named Ambroise Paré, who didn't believe the Bezoar stones did anything, had the chance to prove himself. Luckily for him, a cook of King Charles IX was being put to death with poison. So, Paré decided to give the cook a Bezoar stone after the poison was drunk. And after a process of 7 hours, the cook died in agonizing pain. Oh, shit, yeah. I was talking about an animal that's the living equivalent of the fat, ugly bastard trope. Well, in modern culture, the animal is seen as a symbol of Borneo's extensive biodiversity. Out of every fucking animal on that island. Well, I'm sure while many of you have seen plenty of monkeys in zoos, you probably haven't seen one of these. Now, most claim it is because they have a very difficult to reproduce diet. But I'd have to say it's because males won't stop showing off their dicks, like a goddamn Discord DM. Yeah, the worst part of researching this animal for me is the fact that the males communicate with their erections. And not just to get freaky with Mrs. Monkey, but as a sign of dominance and aggression. There's so many pictures of this fat, big-nosed freak with its boner front and center, I am scarred for life. You know what? Fuck this. I don't really care how short this video is, because the sooner this is done, the sooner I get to talk about a real animal, like the one in next week, the pronghorn, an animal I actually like. And if you'd like to see that video, feel free to subscribe. Leave a like if you thought my crash out was justified. Leave a like if you just thought it was funny, because this ain't normal for me. I just hate this abominable creature so damn much, I can't make a nice video about it. So until next time, go outside, touch grass, hug your loved ones, drink water, don't flash your cock in public, and bye-bye.